where perfection takes a backseat and chaos drives the car. Welcome to I'm Likely to Forget. So my name is Mom. Hi, congratulations if you're here. They're like, how the fuck? Listen, this is a place where I say what I want. Hey, so fuck! First of all, there's no white rice. I know and there's no plantain. How I would. Fuck I would. So you're here. Congratulations. First, this is a place where I say what I want, I fuck up what I've planned, and I still somehow am able to keep my life together. Kinda. We're gonna talk about all the messy, awkward, chaotic things that come with life. At least mine. Surviving trauma, messy breakups, family shit, music, alcohol, drugs, you name it. But most importantly, this is a channel for people whose life seems a little too loud, a little too chaotic, and have spent many nights like me wishing that someone would understand. So again, welcome to I'm Likely to Forget. All right, now that we got that bullshit out the way, honestly, when I came together with this, and I went on ChatGPT and I was like, please help me out, and they helped me out, okay? And they wrote that, but I was not gonna do that shit. We already knew that. Yes, this is a channel where you can come and just chill out. And when you feel like your life is just fucky, I'm gonna make you feel better by telling you about my life. Today we're gonna talk about what no one tells you about growing up. Honestly, I'm still growing up. I am 27 and I am still figuring it out. You know, a lot of people say you never stop figuring it out. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think like just for like in your 20s, like it is going to be hard. It is going to be hard. But my main thing about it is just keep yourself alive. Just keep yourself alive long enough for when you actually get mature and you get smarter, you know, it will pay off. It's rewarding, you know. It is rewarding once you live, you know, once you experience shit, honestly. But you're smart about it. You don't always, like, people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in my 20s, you're gonna do a bunch of dumb shit. You don't always gotta do dumb shit. You don't always gotta do dumb shit. I'm gonna tell you. You can make great decisions in your 20s. Like, your 20s can also be a good time for you to make great decisions. I just happen to not be that way. I happen to come, at least my dad's side, no shade to him, because it is what it is. But I at least come from that side where, you know, we are not the best with our vices. We can't handle our vices. And I'm talking about any vice. I'm talking about drugs, alcohol, sex, you name it. Yeah, I don't think we can handle it. Honestly, I don't want to know about any other vices out there because I will want to partake. And we don't know if I'm going to come back on the other side of that. I can barely come back on the other side of drinking. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to stop at alcohol and drugs, sex, you know, and leave it there. But truthfully, shout out to the people who are making great decisions with their life, using their 20s to be able to rest in their 30s, being able to travel, being able to do a lot of shit that we think in our minds that's only for when you're 40, 50, 60 retired. There are people doing it now, and you can too. You know, don't think that your 20s are just for time just to fuck up. But on the other hand, if you happen to be the fucking up type, also don't beat yourself up. You know, it takes time. It takes practice. It takes learning. And some people's brains just work different. Like, they just do. They just do. There are many moments in my life I feel stuck. I feel confused. Just like mental confusion, where like if the fog inside your head was outside, you know? That's what it feels like. What the fuck is on my side? I'm gonna give an example. Last night, real fresh on the brain, I decided to go out, get drunk, and just act the ass as I usually do. Like, I have to. I'm in the process, and it's a very hard and long process. But I'm in the process of telling myself, I cannot partake in vices. I can't partake in drugs and alcohol. It's not for me. It always goes left. It always goes left. You know, I can't partake in it just like everybody else does. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. No, I can't smoke weed with you because I get paranoid and I feel like you're trying to kill me. I feel like somehow you have snuck in here and you're a part of the CIA, and there's probably some type of strain in me that you're trying to get out and kill me. So no, I can't smoke weed with you. I can't drink because I don't know my limits. And when I do drink, I act the ass and I end up finding a way to jump off of roofs into pools, or I try to climb trees and fall on my back, and then my back fucking hurts for like a week. You know, so there's some hard pills that you have to swallow and tell yourself, no, I can't do the things that the young kids do, even though I'm young, right? I'm trying to eat in small bites so I don't mess up talking. But I can't, man. I can't. So, actually, let's put this away. And let's get down to business. Certain personalities are just can't handle drugs. Like, sometimes you in real life, you such a crazy person in real life, you have such an explosive person in real life. When you drink, it just implode. It fucking makes it big. It makes it big. So no, you can't do it. But if you can, shout out to you. You can fucking, you can enjoy shit. You can escape life. So I also realized how small, especially somebody like me diagnosed with ADHD, or just something's going on up there. Somebody diagnosed with that, it's like we don't work well with like big changes. Things have to be small, gradual, daily choices to want to be better. And it also takes a lot of telling yourself the same thing over and over. And sometimes only you have the patience for that. Only you have the patience to keep telling yourself the same thing over. Some people don't have that patience for you. And that's okay. They don't have to. Except like if they, really love you. And that's a nice feeling. And then you might tell yourself, you're like, well, I'm there for people and I don't mind being that person. Yeah, well, that's how you came out the womb. Some other people didn't come out the womb that way. So you got to just let it be. But I've just noticed about myself that like small daily changes that I make really help me, and writing things down, putting things in view sight. I cannot expect this thing to hold shit. It could barely even hold. It can't hold shit. It can't hold shit. So no, I have to put it somewhere, and I have to put it in front of me so I can see it all the time, or it has to be something that I'm constantly and consistently thinking about every day, and I'm purposely thinking about it every day. Like, this idea for this channel and this subsection of the channel was something I was thinking for a long time, but it's just like, okay, when is it gonna happen? You know, and there's just a point where you just have to decide, like, okay, we might never finish this or come back to this, but at least do something. Like, do something. And here we are. This is gonna be short and sweet, you know, this video, because it's just the first. It's the first of its kind. I'm going to say I will encourage you guys, because encouragement is the way out. I will encourage you guys to reflect on something, one thing that you've grown from without even noticing. Sometimes it's important to look around you and be like, wait, I'm here. I'm at the place that I asked to be. I'm at the place that I wished for, that I prayed for. And nothing is picture perfect. So you looking around, it's like, damn, it's not exactly how I said it. Bitch, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. So I want you to either take some time by yourself, write it in a book, talk to yourself, talk to your friend, you know, make a TikTok, make content about it. What's one thing you realize that you've grown from without noticing? Put it in the comments, and let me know. Encourage me, you know what I'm saying? And let me know something. So I hope that this video was great, special, entertaining, fun, and man, oh man, I want to stick to this. I really do. I suck. No, I'm great. I just need to be more serious about shit. So I'm gonna go. I just kind of woke up because last night was crazy, but I'm gonna go take a fucking shower. So I hope that you at least took one thing from this video, and you know, it just does something and inspires you. So thank you for coming to my first video, and I will see you later.